Hey everyone, just going to provide a quick update here as to where we're at with the passenger station and train shed area here. As you know, I've been doing quite a bit of work over here and providing some updates of the progress. If you didn't see the last video, the link will be in the description. But here we go, I'll give you a quick little overview here. So we're going to start off here. This is my steam collection along with the E9 units that are kind of lined up here for the thumbnail picture of the video, and also to kind of commemorate the completion of the train shed area. So we'll get started and do a little walkthrough here. So as you can see, all the scenery was put in. The tracks that have like the tan color or almond color to them, they're all the terminal tracks. The ones that have the white ballast is the main track that goes through the terminal, as well as the main track that goes through in the back section here. Alright, the ground throws have all been put in as well, as you can see on the turnouts right here. So here we have the main track that comes up. There's two tracks that go off to the back there that are going to be for additional passenger equipment storage. Stuff that will probably not be used all that often. I'm kind of thinking maybe the American Freedom train will be parked back there. Track comes down here, it's one main, then here's where it branches off into two main tracks, as we discussed in one of the other videos. This track back here is the Pocono main track, which takes trains down to the lower level of the layout and to the Delaware-Lackawanna Railroad. This track here, this one completes the loop on the upper level, which is the Union Pacific Railroad. Alright, and then the other main track that we have in this area here and runs down through is the inside main, or main line number 1. That one there has the local freights, as well as it hosts a lot of the excursions that are on the layout. Alright. And you can see we have the grass in here. We have the bunch of different scenery materials used. This locomotive here is a stationary display locomotive within the area here, within the station. It's an old Bachmann locomotive that doesn't work anymore, so it's just here on display. A friend of mine, Bob, did the decals on it, on the tender. Alright, as you move over here, this area here is going to be bus parking for groups and tours to the station and to the train shed. There's also another display there, a little trolley car, little street car. So what needs to be done yet is in the foreground here, is I need to paint roads and parking lots through this area, and also detail the front of the station. I don't have any people, I don't have any signs, I don't have anything put in here yet. Right now the station's just placed. The other thing I'm going to do here is, you see the rough edge. I'm going to get a piece of like a corner bead here, which will be painted the same color as the fascia here. That will kind of tie that in and give it a finished look. There's a view of the station. Station itself, I still have some minor detailing work to do to it and some other things. Alright, as we get down to the back here, this will be another, this area here will be another parking area. This will be general parking for the station. Here we have a little picnic area, some picnic tables set up. There'll still be a couple little details added, as time goes on. Also, we have another stationary display. Currently, it's the George Bush 4141 locomotive. This particular locomotive is one of my favorites. I love the paint scheme on it. It's made by MTH. However, the unit is down for repairs, so until I get the repairs done to it, it's going to be here as a display unit. Once this engine is back up and running, something else will be put in its place here as a display unit. Alright. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to give another angle of the shed area here. Alright, this angle here is kind of looking down at the whole thing. There you see our color differences again in the ballast with the two main lines going through, and then all your terminal tracks being a different color. The gray represents a road that kind of comes out along the park here and out to the parking lot and main road area. Also kind of comes up through the center of the two tracks here, kind of like as an access road. And then also we have the concrete access road or path that goes across all the tracks here. You can see that I put a little bit more grass and landscaping on the rear two tracks there along the wall. Those tracks, as I said, they're going to be additional storage for cars that don't get used all that often. Alright, so there's a couple of people that are in place. Kind of give you a little bit of a view of the shed here if you're looking underneath. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the train shed out of here so you can see some of the detail that's hidden inside here. And that's the unfortunate part about a lot of the scenery and detail that is here, that will be here. You're not going to see a lot of it because there'll be a lot of train equipment in here a lot of the time. So there's going to be a lot of this that you don't typically get to see all the time. Alright, so let me remove that shed there and you can see what's under it and how it looks. Alright, so here we have the shed. The roof is off and you can see there's benches in place. Like here we have a bench with somebody sitting in it. These are all your support columns for the roof of the shed. That has the screws and the straws like we talked about in the other video. There's some other people in here, a couple little trash cans, some other benches over here. Alright, down at the very end of the platform here, if you could see it in between the locomotives, there's cones at the end to mark the end of the platform. Alright. Well, this is just the general view here, just to give you that update. Also in here, in this area here, there's going to be a pedestrian footbridge eventually. I'm looking at putting the Keebri ones in. I do have some of what I need, but I still need to, because it's going to be a kit bash project, but I still need to pick up at least one more of those sheds to complete the footbridge, the pedestrian bridge, to complete the project. So it'll be a little while before you see that installed, but I will provide an update on that once that's installed. Alright, and here you are with the station again, kind of showing the front of that. Alright guys, that's all I have right now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch the last video. The link will be in the description. Please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you all very much for watching.